Perfect. Hello, hello, Angel Powers. Boom, boom, boom. This is Angelica Ortiz, Angelica and Power. Thank you so much for being here. What a blessing to be alive. So type one in the comments if you are alive right now with me. Darling, can you help me with us? Scissors. Um, type new if you're new into my show. So if you're new, I will welcome you into my life. Every time that you type on your city, your country, your state, that way I know how far this video is going. I am in Asheville, North Carolina, and I live in Asheville, North Carolina. And I'm from Cali, Colombia, South America. So you're gonna say, my husband is looking at me like, what's going on with your brain? Your brain is like a squirrel. So I haven't had my ketones yet. So that's why I need ketones. I am in pain. So if you know me, I love to have high energy, to be standing, to be dancing. But today it's been a long day for me. So I need to save a lot of energy because when I'm standing, there's a lot of energy for my shoulders. And I'm in pain. This is my third day in pain. I can sleep, but it's no good. So we're gonna talk about ketosis for a cause. I'm gonna explain what it is. I'm gonna pack trials, and I'll be answering a lot of questions. Can you open my thing, please? Okay, my husband is always behind the scenes. He's freaking amazing. Say, thank you, Rosa, for being a good husband. So I'm blessed with this guy. 22 years together. So if you can relate having a good partner in crime, say yes in the comments. Okay, so this is gonna be pretty quick because I had to do an interview after I finished this video at 12 o'clock Easter time. I'm going to have an interview with my friend Cassie.
55 minutes.
In 55 minutes. 55 minutes. I'm going to go live on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, 3 platforms. We're going to go live and she's going to share her story about addiction. So she did heroin, marijuana, blah, 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 blah. You had to, stay here. Maybe you go pee, bring a snack so you can listen her story about addiction and how she overcome. And now when you see her, you're gonna be like, excuse me, did you do that? And now she's a mama, she has a marriage, a family, and she's an entrepreneur, a businesswoman. Freaking amazing. So it's possible if you can relate to any addiction. It could be food addiction, it could be sugar addiction, it could be drugs addiction, it could be alcohol addiction. Drop me in the comments if you need help, if you need support, because when you have an addiction and you don't have the support, you're gonna fail, darling. You're gonna fail. Like to be successful by yourself, like fighting with drugs, fighting with alcohol, is not easy by yourself. It is not easy. It's like food. Like yesterday, you can go back to my social media, especially Facebook and Instagram, because the video is saved. And there's a podcast already, Angelica Empowers podcast. Lizzie talked about her food addiction. She was 365 pounds. 365 pounds. And she said, I want to be a mom. I want to have kids. And I know this is not a healthy body for a baby. So she realized like, okay, let me change some things. And she knew she had a food addiction. Can't see you're early. No. This is not for you, darling. No, this is my trial packing. Don't worry. We're still at 12 o'clock. No, we're not early. Don't worry, Cassie. Don't worry. This is my video. Okay, so go back, watch Lizzie's story, and see if you can relate, if you can apply something that she did to help you with food addiction. Okay, and now in 45, 50 minutes, you're gonna listen to Cassie's stories, and you're gonna say, "Oh, interesting," and you could say, "Wow!" And now she has a business. Like, excuse me, how did you do that? So if you are live with us in 55 minutes, you can ask her questions live so she can guide you better. Okay, so I'm gonna start packing my trials for Miriam. Miriam from California, 10 ketones. I had to do this pretty quick, so I did my Mitoplex. This is for hydration. I had to wear my glasses when someone is saying something. Pradipayada, very luxury, Steve, Hydro. Ooh, good people on TikTok. Thank you. Are women and men equal? I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the perspective. Like, I'm a woman. I'm a different from a man. I don't know if your question is about addiction, if men and women are related. Like for me, like hormones for women is a mess. It's very messy. So ketosis for a cause. Every time that you buy a trial for me, you go to link in the bio and you click and you can pick 5, 10, 15 or whatever amount of ketones you can buy. And I will donate 10% of your purchase. So every time, is that real? Or surgery? How much it costs? I don't know, Carolina. I don't understand your question. Is that real? Yeah, Jen, I'm like, I don't know, maybe they're high. Okay, so I'm gonna pack trials because I had to do this quick. Miriam, California, 10 ketones. Thank you so much for your purchase. Thank you for supporting Thank you for supporting Ketosis for a cause. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So Miriam, California, Ketosis for a cause. Thank you so much. So with her purchase, I'm donating 10% to Ketosis for a cause. So this is a program to help people with addictions. So all the empire, all our organization are doing this to contribute with money. And our goal is $35,000. And our leader, Jessie Lee, is going to match that. So if we collect 35, she's going to write a check for 35. So total will be 70,000. Yeah, Jen, you're laughing about me. Yeah, it doesn't make sense what they were talking about. I was like, what is that? Like jump 3 times? Like, goodness, like my arm hurts. I'm not jumping. Okay, Amber, Mississippi, 13 ketones. This is funny. She said, I want 13 ketones, 3 creams. Maybe she likes those numbers, like 13. I don't know if you are superstitious about 13. I love the number 13. I don't mind. Like 13 is another number. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 ketones for Amber in Mississippi. Thank you so much for helping us raise money for our people who are struggling with addiction. It could be food, it could be alcohol, it could be drugs, it could be sex. And I think someone told me that, playing video games now is considered an addiction. I'm not 100% sure. So if you know, let me know in the comments that now playing games is an addiction. Like, I don't play games. My husband doesn't play games. Thank God. Like, I don't want to have a partner, like, in front of a TV playing. I don't know. Okay, so 13 ketones, 3 creams. Wee. Ay, Dios mío. My arm hurts, so I'm gonna take a break to answer some questions. Okay. People ask if you drink ketones, it's gonna give you like jitters. No, you don't. You're not gonna have that unless you have. You're not hydrated. You're not drinking ketone, but you're not drinking Mitoplex. Okay. Oh, most definitely. Thank you. A, give me a granny addiction. You're funny. Okay. My favorite flavor right now is orange Mexican kittens. That's my favorite flavor. What do I? How do I order? You go to link in my bio and you find my website. So if you want to buy a box, because when you buy a box, like when you go to the website and you see this bundle together, this is the bundle that you're gonna save more money. But if you have a good heart and you're so cool and you're so nice, then you still go to my link and you buy individual packets. So every time that you buy individual packets, I'm gonna donate 10% of your purchase. 10% of your purchase, I'm gonna donate to Shutter. I forget the name. Shutter Proof. That's the name. I had to write it down. Shutter Proof. You can Google Shutter Proof nonprofit organization. So we're gonna donate money. Our goal is $35,000. We the Empire, we're extra. So we love to help people because we have a good business. We make good money. We are so blessed. Plus, we have a lot of members in our organization that they are in recovery. Like we play a video, we all cry, and we know, like, because we're open about this. Like yesterday, I interviewed Lizzie. Lizzie said, I had a food addiction. But remember, we eat food every single day. Food is available everywhere. You go to a party and it's food. You go to work and they bring food. You had to eat food to nourish your body. So it's a constant fight for her. Like, I'm going to have better choices. I'm a mama. I'm pregnant. You see? But for other people, it's alcohol. So you have the option. I'm not going to have alcohol in my house, right? I'm going to tell my friends when they come to my house, they're not going to find alcohol. They're not going to bring alcohol. But with food, you're going to bring food, right? I have never been able to find individual pockets. We just placed the website like 2 nights ago. So it's there. I'm sorry. I'm gonna I don't know if my husband is available. He can place the link there. Just I binge eat. You see, that's a problem, darling. That's an addiction. And there's a place that you can go. You can, Google it. All overeaters and O like Oscar, A like Alpha, OA.com, or maybe it would be .org. So it's Overeaters Anonymous. So it's a meeting like Alcoholic Anonymous. It's like and A Anonymous, like for drugs. So there's one meeting for food addiction, for sugar addiction. They talk about food and sugar addiction in OA meetings. I've been there because I'm passionate about health. I'm passionate about supporting my customers. So I went to several meetings there to learn about food addiction. I need to go to that. I actually looked into a while back. Darling, don't hesitate. Go today. Like there are meetings every single day, anywhere in the world. Like there's support out there, but maybe you don't know because I didn't know about Overeaters Anonymous. I met a lady. We shared a room because we went to a meditation retreat for 10 days. So when we start talking about our lives, where we live, blah, 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 she said, oh, I lost 100 pounds. I'm like, whoa, amazing. What did you do? Because, at that time, I was just starting with keto. And she said, I had a food addiction. I started going to the meetings. I was an alcoholic. I was not happy with my life. I had a great job. I was on the top of the ladder. I was making good money, but I was not happy. I was just drinking like to be acceptable in my group. And then I was eating because I didn't feel love. I didn't feel appreciated. Like I didn't feel that that was my life. I was living a fake life. And then when she said, no more, she quit the job. She started going to Alcoholic Anonymous meetings. Overeaters Anonymous. Um, she bought a house to rent the house so she can produce income, and then she was living in a very small place. She said, like, I don't need a big house. Where can you order individual? Honey, can you place the link? Dancy is asking like where she can buy individual packets. In Facebook, yes. Yeah, Rosenberry is got it there. So there's food addiction, alcohol addiction, and I feel there is not, there's not, there, but people don't talk about food addiction. When you go, like, this pisses me off. Like you go to the doctor, you're overweight. Maybe you're 100 extra pounds, maybe 30 or 40, not too much. You're getting weight, you're gaining weight, but the doctor never asks you, do you think you have a food addiction? What's going on in your life? What's going on with your feelings? Maybe you're eating your feelings. I have a lady, she said, she contacted me. She's not a customer. We're just friends on Facebook. And she said, I lost my child and I start eating. I gained 40 pounds. And then I lost my second child and I gained 60 more pounds. And then I went to the doctor and the doctor said, I'm eating my emotions. That's it. He didn't say anything else. He didn't say, hey, do you know about Overeater Anonymous? You need a support group. No, no. It's just like you're eating your feelings. That's it. Of course, like I cannot imagine, losing a child and then I'm being depressed and I don't know what to do with my life and asking questions like why my son, why my daughter, and then what do? I just realized that I'm being eating and gaining weight and now it's out of my hands 100 extra pounds in my body. So please learn things, learn one thing every single day. Like I need to learn something new every single day. If not, I feel like I'm stuck, like I'm dead. And that's why I come here, I go live and share what I'm learning. I'm sharing what I'm learning. I share about ketones, I share about ketosis for a cause, that we as an organization, we are in network marketing. And a lot of people say, no, network marketing is a scam. Darling, you work in the wrong place. You work with the wrong leaders. Like my leaders, my leadership, my work ethic, darling, you don't know me. So our organization is raising $35,000 for Shutterproof. And our leader, Jessie Lee, I have a picture of her right here. She will write a check. I know. As soon as we get all the money together, our goal is $35,000. She will go live and write a check from her checkbook for another $35,000. She's gonna match whatever we raise. So if we raise 40,000, she's gonna write a check for 40,000. So that will be 80. Can you imagine raising just the promoters $50,000, and she will write a check for 50,000, $100,000 for that organization? Do you know how hard it is to raise money for a nonprofit organization? I wanted to open a nonprofit organization. I took a class and it was depressing. It's like there's a lot of good people trying to to open a nonprofit organization because you see a need in your city, in your country, in your community, and you want to help those people. But opening a nonprofit organization is step, 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 and then raise money. Ask people, can you give me money to support these people, to support these kids, to support this cause? It's freaking difficult. So this guy said, it's better for you to find an organization that is aligned with your vision, that is aligned with the goals that you have for the one that you want to create. So you can save time, so you can support that organization to grow. And he said the statistics show that a lot of nonprofits, what they make raising money like $500. What can you do with $500? But when you get together, ha, ha, you're going to help more people. So now we as the empire, our goal is $35,000 for these people who have addiction. And I don't know about you, but in my family, I have an uncle he is a drug addict. He is an alcoholic. And I don't know if someone could say, that doesn't apply to my family. That would be a miracle if you say there's no alcohol, there's no drugs, there's no food addiction in my family. What a blessing. In my family, it's touch. The person who donated the sperm to be this beautiful lady, like I met my biological father only for 15 minutes. He was an alcoholic. He died from cirrhosis. So I don't know if alcohol, drugs, or food, sugar have touched your family. So this is what we're doing, Ketosis for a Cause. So you're going to see me live and live and live and live, or you're going to support me, or you're going to hate me, or you're going to block me. But this is my mission, okay? I don't know if you have a mission, but if you don't have a mission and you want to join me, let's go. Let's go. You can share this video because other people could say, oh, I want to learn more about it. Oh, let me help her. Oh, $5. You could say, Angelica, I don't want to try ketones. I don't trust ketones. That's fine. But let me give you $10. Let me give you $5 for your cause. Thank you. Let me share this video. Thank you. That would be amazing. Give me hearts to this video. Every time that you give me interactions in the videos, boom, boom, the algorithm will show my video to other people. That's help. That's support for me. So do it. Do it. Do it. I don't know if you notice. Thank you for those hearts. I don't know if you noticed when I started doing this video, I was like, my brain was all over the place. Now I'm like, doom, 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 focus. Okay, let me see a time. 11:25. Okay, I still have time. Remember, you go back to my Facebook or Instagram because I'm here on TikTok and YouTube. You go back to Instagram and Facebook and you will see the interview that I did for Lizzie yesterday is saved there. Now you go to my podcast. You go to, what's the names of the things?
Anchor, Spotify, or Apple Podcast. Look up Angelica and Power's podcast and you'll find everything that has been published there.
You go there and listen Lizzie's story. And in 35 minutes, you're gonna listen Cassie's stories. Cassie is about drugs. She used a lot of drugs. She started very young. And now when you're gonna see her, you're gonna be, excuse me, did you do that?
Just tune in at 12
p.m. Eastern time in 35 minutes. And you're gonna listen to Cassie. And you're gonna, if you are alive, ask her questions. She's gonna be, happy to answer you questions because maybe you have a son, maybe you have a daughter who is in recovery, or maybe you can see in her eyes, in her personality, like that was me when I was, using drugs, but I didn't, pass something, because I met Cassie 2 weeks ago in Texas, and I cannot tell that she used drugs. She's so smart, she's so brilliant, she's so focused, she has a mission, a vision. Her daughters, her husband is like, wow, how did you do that? You were in drugs for how many years? And now look at you. You are an entrepreneur, you're a businesswoman. How did you do that? So that's why I'm going to bring her here, because I know you are in trouble, or maybe a friend, maybe your daughter, maybe your son. And I live here in Nashville, and I'm going to contact probably 2-3 people if they want to share their story with you. Because the people that I'm bringing right now, yesterday, Lizzie, we work together. She sells ketones. You can go to her website and buy ketones from her to support her business. She's a mama. She's pregnant. She's gonna be due like in a month, okay? And Cassie, she's a mama. She's gonna be here in 35 minutes. She sells trials too, like myself. We're doing this to support our households, to show other women, but because we love women, men are welcome into our team. Welcome if you are a king, because this is the empire. So we're queens and kings. So that's the requirement. Be a king, be responsible, be clean, have a vision, be a good husband, a good father. That you could say, I did wrong things. Maybe I went to jail, smoked, whatever. I want to change. You're welcome. You're welcome here into the empire. But don't bring negativity. Okay? Don't be a Nancy. What the heck? People are wild today. Jenna, don't worry. Didn't read any bad messages. I don't care those people. I just pray for them so they don't. Hold on. They don't hurt other people, because they're not gonna hurt me. I'm good. Jenna, thank you so much for being here. You're a good supporter. Okay, Georgia, New Hampshire, 5 ketones, 5 protein shakes. Do you want to say something, darling?
We just need to move on, honey.
Why?
Because we got other things to do. We got to prepare for Cassie.
It doesn't take that long. Okay, 5 protein shakes. How do you mix this? With water, with almond milk, with coconut milk. Okay, easy peasy. So Georgia from New Hampshire, thank you so much for your purchase. And remember, every time that you buy ketones from me, the trials, I'm gonna donate 10% to this organization. Okay, so 10 proteins, 10 ketones. Woo woo! 3 or 5. Okay, so 5 ketones, 5 proteins, and ketones are for better fat loss, muscle preservation, skin, mood, hunger suppressant, so many benefits. So right here, I'm gonna finish my ketones. I'll be with Cassie in 30 minutes. Okay, so come back in 30 minutes, share her video, ask her questions, because maybe you have something in your heart and you don't know how to start the process of recovery. That she said, I don't want to spoil. I know so many things about Cassie. And she used to work in a facility. Hold on, no, I'm not gonna say anything. She used to work in a facility, where you go to be clean. So she knows a lot of things from that job. And she used a lot of drugs. She started with something little, then done. She was going up. So I know other people that they just like, oh, this is kind of innocent. Just drinking alcohol is innocent. Smoking marijuana is so innocent. But then you don't know what's going here and in your heart. And marijuana is enough to numb feelings. Because every time that I talk to people who were, drug users, they're like, I needed to numb pain. That was the solution? No, you're just not facing life, darling. Because when you're high, you're like, woo, you're high, and you don't know anything what's going on around you. But then, there's something that happens in your life, and it's like, no more. I need help. So Cassie, in 30 minutes, she can say what happened in her life when she said enough is enough, and the steps that she did to be clean and to stay clean, to be a mama, to be a wife, to be an entrepreneur, to be a businesswoman with a past in drug addiction, alcohol. So 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, I'll be back. TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. In 3 platforms, we're going to go live because we need to touch lives. We need to raise $35,000. We need to inspire other people to say, I want to quit alcohol. I want to quit drugs. I want to quit sex, the addiction. If you have a partner, if you're married, of course, you're going to keep having sex. But the bad things, And if it is a food addiction, a sugar addiction, we're here to support. Okay, so I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing this video, for all the interactions. You're freaking amazing. See you in 30 minutes. And please give a lot of hearts when you see Cassie. Okay, in 30 minutes, I'll be here. I love you. Ciao. TikTok. I don't know what happened with TikTok, but same that TikTok was very